We did it! There we go. We actually did a thing. We are staying. We are staying in Ligue 1. We are not getting relegated. Look at all those orange and green results. The tactic finally came trumps. Obviously, you can't quite see past my face cam there, but it did drop off a little bit if I just move that. There we go. We'll move that. Move that back. But we did it. I made it work. We are officially staying in the league. So I'll drink to that. We did it. We absolutely did it. All we've got to do today is play the last game of the season, which is against Leyton Orient. That joke's getting old. And do the season review, figure out the transfers, figure out what money we're getting. As far as I'm aware, it ain't great. As far as I remember reading, it was only 200,000 guaranteed for next season, which is tragic. And we're on retention of 20% transfers. But our players aren't worth anything anyway, so there you go. I was lucky, actually. I didn't have to forfeit a game either, because my whole starting 11 in one of the games had yellow cards, and they all got second yellows, minus my goalkeeper. And I just about managed to pull a squad together for a game, which was nice. But we play Leyton Orient today, which is nice. And then, there you go. But if I actually show you the league table, I was not expecting to have that much of a good run in form that we actually end up in 12th with 43 points, which kind of is quite tight, like on the bottom half of the league and table, because 43 points there, but 36 is safety, or 37 is. That's like not even, yeah, it's not even 10 away from what I'm on, so it is really tight. So yeah, like one win can really, really, really sway the difference, and hopefully I can actually beat Leyton Orient, because I haven't actually beat them at all this win or this save at all, and then we play that, and then we literally have the transfer window very, very quickly, which is actually crazy because, yeah, the league goes right the way into, is that June? Where is it? Schedule of the 5th. No, May. The transfer window just opens up in... Oh, never mind, that's the restricted transfer window. Yeah, apparently we're allowed a single signing from a French club outside of the normal transfer window, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm not even too bothered whether I win or lose this game. It is just, I'm safe. That is all I care about. That is all I care about. Yeah, I just want to... Obviously, it'd be nice to end off on a strong result. It's just, we've done what I needed to do. I've well overachieved in what I was expecting. I was not expecting this at all. It's just that mad run of form has just saved us. Big up the 4-3-1-2, is it I'm using? It's just a Jippo 4-2-3-1, really. Just a little bit more defensive, which obviously makes a bit more sense. But yeah. Actually, when the thing finishes loading, how about this? Wait, you saw it on camera. I'm an idiot. I've lost track of what I've played on camera and what I haven't. I mean, I highly doubt it's going to say it's the result of the season. It's probably going to give me the Reims game as the result of the season, just because that's a crazy game. But personally, the highlight is actually getting a point against PSG. For me, at least, that is pretty mad. Everyone's improving as well. We're going to have a really nice team for this upcoming season. it's actually looking really nice. Everyone's improving. If we actually go to the tactics screen when it decides to load, it ain't bad. Obviously, if I just go to... There we go. That's apparently our best 11, but it's not bad. We could probably improve on the right wing or right midfielder. That's fine. Other than that, I'm quite happy with most of it. The only thing we do need to find is a new left back because, well, A, his loan ends. B, Marcao is deciding to retire along with Boutabe. So we do need a backup sort of target forward as well as just someone new to go in on this left side. Potentially, depending on who leaves, we can get that American guy in. Obviously, he's only 18, wasn't expecting to play anyways, but he's good enough to play. He's only, well, I mean, he's 2.5 stars and he's 18 years old, or by next season, 19, so it should be absolutely fine. And obviously, game time is what's going to give really good development, so it's all right. We're doing all right. It's been a very, very up and down season. 1 minute we're losing, next minute we get random result in there, and the next minute, you know, obviously current form is pretty shocking. Loss, draw, draw, loss, loss. But after the run we had in between everything, or started in one of the previous episodes, it's alright, but we've played some tough teams more recently, so we've done our thing. We physically can't go down. I think it happened 3 games ago or so. I needed a point, and I got a point. I think I had to play Brest, is it? I got the point I needed, and there you go. So this is just, I guess, in a way, proving I can win a game of football on camera. Oh my god, what a save. But it doesn't really matter at all. We're looking all right. I keep saying it, but we are looking good. Obviously, PSG are 1,000 miles away. Quite literally 1,000 miles. You could do the North Coast 9 times over and probably never reach the power that that PSG have. But we're going to give it a good go. Money's got to go in the right place because we're not going to have a lot of it. Not at all. At the moment, we're slightly the better side. Obviously, the highlight was us committing a foul. Right, Diakate to Palaversa, Boutabe, which is officially his last game for the club as well, actually. So we're gonna miss Boutabe. He's not really been brilliant, but he's good backup. What can I say? What can I say? He does what he needs to do. Just be there. He's just there. That's all I can really say. Obviously, Marcao has by far been the better player we've brought in, or the better player out of the two to retire. But I'd rather not keep an ageing 34-year-old left back in the team on a high wage when you can easily get someone far younger and far more powerful for a lot less money. Let's put it like that. Right, they've got a corner coming in. I was kind of hoping for a bit of an entertaining game for the last game of the season. They put it wide. Right, nothing to come from that. Obviously, we're still the better team. Half time. You've done well. A point will do. Right, here we go. Polaris to Adrian. I call him Adrian. I can't pronounce his last name. If anyone can tell me how to pronounce that, I mean, I should probably find out. It's a bit ignorant of me. Right, Boutte, back to Bamba, to Palaversa, to Diakate, to Chust, to Palaversa, into Polaris. What has he got? Is he going to find anyone? Palaversa makes a mess of that. Absolute mess. Why? Innocent. What name? What an innocent guy. Right, Igor Silva. What's he gonna just sky it? Lovely, lovely. Right, they're making a move, and they've actually scored. Ibrahim Kone. Well, not quite the way I wanted to end the season. Going 1-0 down in the 54th minute. Wouldn't it be nice if we got a result? It would be very nice. Right, Palaversa. There you go. There's a better finish from him. Ante Palaversa. Lovely stuff. Just bringing on Marcao as well. Just for his last game of the season. Or last game in a Paris shirt. Retiring. Being an alright player for us. Nothing amazing. But he did what he needed to do. And that's all I ask. As long as we're winning, I don't care what the ratings are. Really, I don't. You're going to have a 5.1. As long as we're 5-0 up, I'm not bothered. Come on. Get a goal. I want to finish strong. Right, playing it back. Kante. Out to Marcao. Manduki. Palaversa. Into Boutabe. No, wouldn't it be written in the stars for him to score in his last game? Hasn't been able to finish all season. But why trust a man who can't finish his dinner, let alone putting the ball in the back of the net? That's a bit harsh, actually. That is actually really harsh. Ikone, good save. That is actually a really good save. Alright, they got a corner coming in. From Ponteseu, if that's how you want to say his name. Headed away. Laura, what a guy he's been. So we'll get to all the player stats in the season review. You guarantee that's going to be mad. We're going to lose 2-1. Not the end of the world. We're up anyway, I don't care. It's... Yeah, we should have won, whatever, but... We're staying in Ligue 1. We're staying in Ligue 1. It drops us to 14th. That's how tight it is, actually. We was 12th. Dropped 2 places over a loss. But yeah, oh my god, Metz. No, Metz went down. That's interesting. That's interesting. Metz and Nantes, Montpellier. They've actually got some really, really nice players that we could use. Because they're all probably going to have some relegation clauses, some of their bigger players. Especially the likes of Nantes, who own Lafont, who is a cracking keeper. And then, if you remember Metz, that was one of our loans we had. Send assistant. Fans criticise banner tactic again. Yes. We're sticking with it. It's what kept us up. Look at all this. Look at it. From... Where did we start with it? We started here. And then out of nowhere... Well, it sort of started here, but then I simplified it after taking a few instructions out, and it went really well. And then seemingly it's gone wrong, so I'm only assuming... Oh no, it's still pretty simple. I lose track of what I do to it. What was I saying before, though? Metz. They've actually got one of our players, or... I'll say one of our players. Player that we had on loan. Where is he? What have they done with him? I can't remember what his name is. Shows how much I like him. Wasn't you? He was a right midfielder of sorts. Was it like name or something? That's him. Lamine Guay. He's again on loan. He went on loan back to the second division. To be fair though, it's not what we want. 6.87 in League 2 this season, only playing 3 times. Oh, they're just taking the piss. I could loan him. If he wants backup, I would loan him. There we go. End of season review. No trophies, obviously, but we stayed up, so I'll take it. Deal of the season, I will 100% agree that it is Isaac Patterson. 30 appearances, somehow got 2 assists. He's played the most games by any signing we've done, I would assume. 49,000 he cost us. Brilliant. Obviously, Nathan Trott. Wage is too high for his place in the squad. I guess that it's only 6k, but to be fair, he's been good as well. For what he's played, he's only played twice in total. I guess it's not coming off the bench. Oh, he's only played twice. We should probably play him more because I was quite impressed with him the 2 times we played him. Then obviously Victor Chust, who came in January, who has actually been fantastic as well. 23 years old. Also playing pretty much most games. If I go back to it, he's played 18 times and averaged a 7.07, so that's fantastic considering where we are in the league as well. Jake Clark-Salter, fantastic, 3-star, potential 4. I doubt he's going to go up, but with the whole team improving as well, 3 stars is very respectable. And then obviously the other one, Ante Palaversa, solid-ish, just below a 7, played 16 games. Not scored or assisted much, but does his job. Polaris has played pretty much all season. Not as good as I was expecting, but 6 assists and 4 goals is alright. But 6.82 ain't brilliant, but again, he's 33 stars. Again, if we do need to bring in someone who is just better, and then obviously Adrian, who has played most games, has been pretty underwhelming, but at the same time, he's on loan, he's going to disappear, which is annoying. I don't think I want to afford 1.8 million, so he can happily go back and we'll look for a replacement. And then the other one, who is in our second team at the moment, Jacob Simon. Hopefully the next best thing. We're going to make him work. We're going to make him work in the team. 18 at 2 stars, I will happily keep him playing. Doesn't seem very quick, but hopefully that is soon to change. Or potentially retrain him as a centre-back, because yeah, your pace is less needed for that, because 9 pace ain't great. Not at all. Anyways, the moments to remember is this? Or is this... It is a season to remember. Paris FC were one of the competition's surprise packages, consistently defying expectations and largely to an impressive spell of form between January and March that saw them rise to 12th. Were able to celebrate a successful campaign. Yes. We just had a random spell there. There you go. January to about... yeah. To March-ish. We did alright then. Obviously we lost everything else, but we don't talk about that. And then obviously the cup, they understand we had a difficult draw, so they are disappointed, but again, they understand the team we had. And then obviously the games to remember. Interesting. 5-3 against Nantes. I thought they would choose the Mites game. And then match to remember is a 2-0 victory over Nantes for whatever reason. And then goal of the season is against Brest. Me see if I can find that game. Which game was it? The one from the 15th of the 4th. Okay. Schedule 15th of the 4th. 15th of the 4th. Brest. Let's have a look at the game. I would like to see the goals, please. Let's see what this goal of the season is. Not even too sure who scored it, but we'll find out. Bit of play there, Diakate. Okay, that's actually a really nice goal. Not as crazy as I thought it'd be, but fair play. It is what it is. The finances, reputation's not changed, sponsorship's not changed. Sponsorship 5.05 million, broadcast revenues good, all that's good. The thing that will be good, just because we stayed up, we automatically get about, what was it, 7.5 million there or thereabouts. So money will be nice. I just don't know. I just don't know if we're going to see any of that in terms of transfer revenue. How I lined up, the best lineup would be that. When you put it like that, that's really underwhelming in terms of the player ratings. Obviously, your CDM sort of doesn't get a good rating anyways. The three midfielders you can kind of understand because they are quite defensive. I'm surprised Salas didn't pop up actually as a really good signing either. Because obviously he's one of the foreign ones. Or the foreigners that I have to account for in my squad registration. But I suppose that makes sense to what I played the most. And then obviously the accolades. Apparently I made Manager of the Year. Cool. Fans Player of the Season is Fadiga. Young Player of the Season, Fadiga. Signing of the Season, Patterson, I'll agree. Goal of the Season, Diakate, we established that just a second ago. Top goal scorer, Laura. 15 goals ain't bad. Most assists is Polaris with 6. Kind of underwhelming again, but not terrible. Most Player of the Match rewards was Fadiga, what a guy, with 5. Highest average rating, Patterson with 5.2. And then most passes completed per 90 minutes, Palaversa. Record breakers, most goals scored by a player in a league and match for Paris, Fadiga with 2. I think it's the first time we've been up anyway, so there you go. Most assists by players, Polaris. Worst discipline, Adrian, yes. I think I said this a few times. He has always got a bloody yellow card, always. So, yeah, glad I might not have to deal with that next season. Highest paid fee, 255k for Palaversa, which is interesting. Fastest goal is Laura in 43 seconds. And oldest goal scorer is 37-year-old Aguilera, who is, I don't know if he's retiring. Is he retiring? I don't think he is. Does he want to stay? Because he's kind of a bit of a cult legend in a way. For me, at least, I kind of like him. Finalise. Oh. He wants to become an under-19s coach. Retirement from playing. Starting the 29th of the 6th, 2023. So, that is very soon, isn't it? Interesting. That's fine. But there you go. There you have that. So, now we need a new CDM as well. Club and Visions meeting, what are they saying? Develop using youth, working wage budget. They again want me to fight bravely against relegation. I can agree with that. Depends where the signings go, but we'll see. I don't want to overdo it, so I'm going to tell the team again. We're going to fight against relegation. And a mid-table finish? No. Yeah, that's good to know. Good as we can be. Brilliant. There you go. The end of season team meeting is obviously the worst thing to come out of this year's Football Manager. It makes no sense. You can overachieve to absolute buggery and they would be absolutely disappointed if you say, no, we're better than relegation, even though, well, and they'd be just disappointed with that, even though I know for a fact we will do it. It's just whatever the board set is. It's just how is what the players go with, which is just very strange. Palaversa unhappy that he's not. Oh, coaching team. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, I am a bit sorry. The coaching team is all right, but money's an issue. We have to worry about that. Right, board set initial budgets. Coming season, wage budgets 350k per week. Oh dear. And a transfer budget of 2.95 million. Okay. I can make it work. It sounds low, but for the league we're in, for who we're up against, I think I can make it work. Just about. I think I'll be alright. Just remind me not to sign any foreigners. We're going to need a lot of players to make this work. Luckily, we don't have sort of Thursday night football to worry about. Not for a long time, I hope. Because we don't have the depth for it. What is Lafont going for now? He got relegated, so he's going to go. I'd love that. I'd love him. But we can't afford him. What is... £5.25 million. What is his interest, though? I'd love to see what his interest is. Can I talk to his... somewhere between 900k and 9 million, are you sure? And he'd want between 43 and 62k per week. Yeah, we can't afford that. Yeah, his client doesn't want to come. Okay, no, that's fine. I was just interested in that, just seeing what the thing was. I'm not even too sure who I've actually got on my scouting shortlist. I will flick through this because there is some interesting stuff. Okay, I've got a lot of signings to do. I've got a lot of work to be doing before the next season. In that case, thank you very much for watching this fantastic end to the season. We stayed up, we did good. So, like, subscribe, check all the links in the description for all that fantastic action. Merch, Discord, come talk to us. Go buy some merch because you love us. Go buy some merch. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.